This isn't always doves and rainbows around here, and there's a lot of anger in society. But the world is screaming for meaning, and when all of this is done, it ultimately has to be about meaning, not some transactional or transitional issue. Issues come and go, but what remains is prudential judgment about what ought to be, what should define who we are as a people and where we're going as a nation. So it's a really hard place to be. It's an important place to be, and frankly, I'm proud to be there. It's tough. It's really tough because sometimes in our world, you have to be very careful of not letting the perfect interfere with the good. This is a very compromised system, and it weighs heavily on the conscience. Some of the things I have to vote for, simply to move good in a little bit of a direction, while tolerating some things that really, in a perfect world, ought not be tolerated, weighs very heavy on the soul and the conscience. Sometimes you're just voting to mitigate evil effect. Yet you try to have, as we know, you have to have the stated goal of trying to strive for what we know to be fully right and fully just, even if you compromise along the way, as long as you're moving toward it, but being clear about the goal. And this is the difficult part of this. It's very, when you're coming out of Franciscan, fresh, alive, full of vigor, full of faith, full of outlook, full of joy, full of love, full of hope, and you see what can be for people. And then you have the crushing weight of responsibility for managing a profoundly impactful institution. There's a collision of those worlds, but I think it was a great gift for me, again, having that as an earlier experience, and it's a reservoir which I draw from daily.